Hydrangeas are the stars of the summer garden, but common care mistakes can stunt their growth and lead to poor flowering. Our expert team here at Gardening Know-How has compiled the top 7 hydrangea care mistakes that you may be making, which can result in unhealthy shrubs and disappointing blooms. So, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, these tips will help ensure your hydrangeas stay healthy and vibrant. Let's dive in and get your hydrangeas blooming their best. Planting hydrangeas in the right type of soil is essential for their growth and vibrant bloom. They thrive in soil that is rich in organic matter and moist, but well draining. Hydrangeas may struggle in soil that remains too wet or too dry, and they should not be planted in rocky soil that drains too quickly, leaving the roots dry. Achieving the right soil balance is crucial because it prevents root rot while ensuring the plants get enough water to sustain their lush foliage and beautiful blooms. If your soil needs improvement, simply amend it with organic matter such as compost. This will enhance the texture and nutrient content, creating a more hospitable environment for your hydrangeas. Even if you planted a blue flowering hydrangea shrub, it may not bloom blue the following year. This is because the soil's pH significantly impacts the flower color of hydrangeas, particularly those in the mophead family. If the soil is more alkaline, hydrangeas will naturally bloom in shades of pink. To achieve the coveted blue hue, the soil must be more acidic. If your hydrangeas are not the blue color you desire, you can adjust the soil pH by adding aluminum sulfate or soil acidifiers, which are readily available. A neutral soil may result in a mix of pink and blue blooms. To ensure your hydrangeas achieve the stunning blue color you're aiming for, apply these soil amendments annually in early spring. Selecting the right kind of hydrangea for your garden's light levels is another crucial element to ensure a healthy plant. Each hydrangea species has specific lighting needs. Big leaf varieties like mophead and lacecap thrive in morning sun with afternoon shade or dappled light. Oak leaf hydrangeas, on the other hand, thrive in partial shade but can also tolerate dense shade or slightly sunnier spots. Panicle varieties like the well-known limelight prefer abundant light and bloom beautifully in full sun, unlike their mophead cousins. It's also important to consider your USDA hardiness zone. Plants that require shade in hotter regions may flourish with full sun in cooler climates. By matching the hydrangea type to your garden's light conditions, you can avoid this common mistake and help your plants reach their full potential. Hydrangeas need plenty of water to thrive, as their name reflects their dependency on moisture. The term hydrangea is derived from the Greek word hydro, meaning water, highlighting their water-loving nature. It's a common misconception that hydrangeas are drought tolerant. In reality, they require regular, consistent watering to flourish. The frequency of watering depends on factors such as species, soil type, the plant's exposure to sun or shade, and your local climate. Generally, hydrangeas need about 1 inch of water per week, either from rainfall or irrigation. Drier soils will need more frequent watering, while moisture-retentive soils will require less. It is common for hydrangeas to wilt in hot, dry weather. Typically, a deep watering near the root system will help perk up the plant. More fertilizer would equal more flowers, right? Not necessarily. Over-fertilizing hydrangeas can be detrimental to their health, leading to excessive foliage growth at the expense of blooms and potentially causing fertilizer burn. A single application in the spring is usually sufficient to provide the necessary nutrients. Mophead and lacecap hydrangeas are acid lovers, so be sure to apply fertilizer for acid-loving plants to help maintain the optimal soil pH. A general all-purpose fertilizer is a great choice for panicle and oak leaf types. Either way, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions to add the right amount of fertilizer. Contrary to popular belief, hydrangeas do not need to be pruned very much, and excessive cutting can actually hinder their blooming potential. Many hydrangea varieties bloom on old wood, meaning they produce flowers on stems that have been established the previous year. Heavy pruning can remove these stems, leading to fewer blooms or even a lack of flowers altogether. Instead of frequent or drastic pruning, focus on light maintenance, such as removing dead or damaged wood and shaping the plant as needed. On the other hand, hydrangeas that bloom on new wood, such as smooth and panicle types, actually benefit from more extensive pruning. This approach encourages vigorous growth and results in more abundant blooms. Hydrangea pruning can be complex, so if you need more guidance, visit our channel for additional pruning videos. With our expert tips, you'll be able to prune like a pro. And finally, do not make the mistake of poor site selection and planting practices. Not only are right light levels important, but it's also crucial to ensure there is enough space for the shrub to reach its mature size. This prevents competition for nutrients and light. Pay close attention to the mature size indicated on the plant tag to avoid overcrowding. Additionally, avoid planting hydrangeas under trees, where they may compete for essential nutrients and moisture, as the tree roots can sap these vital resources. When planting hydrangeas, dig a hole twice as wide and deep as the root ball. As mentioned earlier, amend the backfill with compost to add organic matter to the soil. Plant it at the same level as it was in the nursery pot and water well, very well. We hope these tips help you keep your hydrangeas healthy and vibrant. If you've made any of these 7 hydrangea care mistakes, share your experiences in the comments below. For more expert advice and in-depth guides on hydrangea care, check out our hydrangea playlist. Until next time, happy gardening!